Well, it's inevitable. At some point, everyone dies. But here at the state capitol, some Democrats and Republicans say upon death, California has made it just too costly to pass down property to descendants, something they argue could change if they repeal the death tax. In a way, it's a part of life, death. And while that's a given, some legislators at the state capitol argue something else associated with death should also be a given: the ability to inherit a dead loved one's property without a tremendous tax burden. Now GOP Senator Kelly Sayarto says he has a bipartisan proposal that will help ensure just that.
This legislation has one purpose. It's to restore protections for taxpayers and to keep the intrusive reach of government away from their and family inheritance.
He's referring to SCA 4, his bipartisan piece of legislation seeking to repeal what's known as the inheritance death tax.
This is an effort to help taxpayers.
Specifically, his legislation seeks to repeal a part of Prop 19, passed by voters in 2020. A provision in the measure says when a property is passed down from a parent who has died to their children, the heirs to the home must pay property taxes based on the current value of the house and not based on the value their parents originally paid for the home. For example, if 30 years ago the property was purchased for $100,000, but now 3 decades later the home is valued at $1 million, the heir or heirs of the home would have to pay a property tax based on its current $1 million value, leading to a much higher tax bill. Those here say repealing this specific provision of Prop 19 is necessary.
And all of a sudden, here come the property taxes that are way more than they can afford. They're forced to sell that home, and they're back to not being a homeowner again. And that doesn't help when we're trying to get people to be homeowners and gain that wealth over generations.
But there is an exception that says if heirs use the inherited home as a personal residence within 1 year of their parents' death, then they would not have to pay such a high tax rate. Supporters of Prop 19 have long argued one part of the measure, allowing wildfire victims and seniors to move homes without having to change their old property tax rate, has been a good thing. But as estate planner Dr. Rosie Milligan says, Prop 19's specific provision related to the inheritance death tax has got to go.
The minority community going to lose out big way. And if you lose that property, if you can't afford, rent will kill you. So we're only producing more homelessness. So that grieves my heart.
It's important for people, once they have property, to be able to keep that property.
And this proposal will go before the Senate Finance Committee next week. Now, as this is a proposed state constitutional amendment, it will need at least 2/3 approval from both chambers, and only then can it make it to the ballot where you, the voters, will have the final say. Reporting at the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.